Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Laurel Highlands High School. The South Union Township Supervisors presents the South Union Township Sports Network today from Laurel Highlands High School, the Harold Horst Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. It's WPIAL girls basketball as the Laurel Highlands Mustangs host the Southmoreland Scotties, the Lady Scotties in town. Hi, everybody. I'm Joshua Scully alongside Bill Dice. The South Union Township Sports Network is a joint cooperative venture with Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, along with our friends at Armstrong and Breezeline Cable and at CUTV, including Gary Smith. We're looking forward to what should be a very good contest tonight. The captain's meeting just concluding. Before we get this one underway, we'll talk briefly about Class 4A Section 3. Both of these teams in Class 4A Section 3. Laurel Highlands 0-2 in the conference. They are 1-5 overall. Southmoreland 0-2 in the conference. They are 1-7 overall. These teams, of course, met twice last season. Laurel Highlands won both meetings 79-13 and 81-17. Southmoreland tonight, of course, looking maybe to avenge those losses, if at all possible. Laurel Highlands under the direction of head coach Rick Hill, and for Southmoreland, head coach Barry Collins. Coach Collins has already sort of created some buzz in the WPIAL when during the Lady Scotties' first contest this season in the JV game, he used every one of his varsity players, got them out there, got them moving, and that did create some buzz within the media, of course. We'll take a short break here on the South Union Township Sports Network. We'll be right back with the national anthem and, of course, to the starting lineups here at Laurel Highlands High School. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Mr. Jason Taylor here at the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium, introducing both teams, the Southmoreland Lady Scotties tonight. Dressed in black and red, they're going to work right to left as this one gets underway. The Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs in a white uniform, red and blue trim, red number. Great officiating crew tonight. Mr. Thomas working the near sideline. Mr. Carter going to offer up your jump ball. Mr. Beener on the far sideline. Again, head coaches tonight. Rick Hill for Laurel Highlands. On the Southmoreland side, it is Barry Collins. Records, Laurel Highlands 1-5 overall. Southmoreland 1-7. Both teams looking for their first Class 4A Section 3 win. Someone is going to get one tonight. Here's the tip, and the tip is going to be tied up almost immediately. And so we'll jump again. Leah Moore and Taylor Swartfeger in on that one. Swartfeger, the leading scorer for Laurel Highlands. She averages nearly 10 points per game. This tip will go to the Lady Mustangs, and Laurel Highlands will get to work. Pass comes to our corner. Swartfeger with a wide open baseline, and she's going to be fouled here as she comes in toward the basket. Swartfeger thought about a three, decided against it because she realized how much open hardwood there was between her and the basket. Ball will come in now from number 1 for Laurel Highlands. This is, of course, Haven Harris. Head coach Barry Collins for Southmoreland wanted that one to go to the Scotties. No such luck here as Harris will step into the corner, and Mr. Carter will tee her up to throw this in. She thought about Chloe Price, then moves it to Swartfeger. Swartfeger to the top of the key. She's going to set up the play. Chloe Price, by the way, who we just mentioned, comes in averaging nearly 7 points a game. Quick pass here to Harris. Now back to Swartfeger. Swartfeger looks for a screen from Price. Good pick and roll there from Price. Swartfeger, though, decides to move the ball back toward us. This is number 23, Maddie Brooks, who had a fine game for Laurel Highlands the last time we were with you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. And that bucket is going to go down for number 10, Chloe Price, who has 2 here in the early goings. 7:16 to play in the first quarter. Late start tonight. Truly primetime start. Joshua Scully alongside Bill Dice. Bill's working behind the camera for you this evening. Ball moved to the corner. The Scotties fighting against some pressure here from the Mustangs. They move this one to number 15. That's Madeline Bear, but Bear is going to be called with a travel, and the basketball goes right back to Laurel Highlands. Now the Scotties want to offer some pressure. Way up top for the Scotties is number 3, Ashley Cedar. Ball to Price. Good lead pass here. This is Paschke, goes up for 2. That one drops down, and the Lady Mustangs extend their lead. They lead now by 4. The Scotties, a double bounce pass, moving the ball near half court. This is Brianna Zafina. Leader here is going to be turned around by the Scotties. Double dribble called against number 15, Madeline Bear. Bear is the junior guard. Starters tonight for head coach Barry Collins include a couple of seniors, a couple of juniors, and 1 sophomore. On the drive here is one of those juniors, Cedar, but the ball is just taken away. That ball stolen by Maddie Brooks, and Brooks wanted to go ahead one more, tie up induced 4-0 your score, 6:34 to play here in quarter number 1. We want to thank you as always for joining us here on the South Union Township Sports Network, and a happy holiday to you. Holidays are upon us, just 1 week away, of course, Christmas Day, and just a week beyond that, we'll be looking forward to 2026. And a great-looking shot here by number 23. That is Maddie Brooks, and Brooks gets on the book with a made basket. 6-0 your score. The Scotties still looking to find some sort of groove here. Madeline Bear moving this one to Cedar. Will have a foul called here by Mr. Beener on the baseline, and Cedar is going to go to the foul line. Foul is called against number 10, Chloe Price. Ashley Cedar, the junior guard, will go to the foul line to shoot 2. First shot on the way for Cedar, no good. Laurel Highlands again swept the series last year. They won 79-13 and 81-17. The Scotties scored just 30 points against the Lady Mustangs last season. Second one on the way from Cedar is good, and the Scotties are on the board. Swartfeger will step up to the U, and the word Mustangs off the baseline. Big pass out ahead to Brooks. It gets tipped over Brooks' head by Cedar. Cedar can't save it, so this works out for the Mustangs. They're going to get the ball on the baseline here. Relatively warm Thursday in December today. Thursday, December 18, 2025. 2025 coming to a close. Price nearly loses this one, looking for help. Moves top of the key, Swartfager. Good-looking drive for Taylor, and she lays one down for two. 4 different Mustangs have scored here in the first 2 minutes of play, and this is going to be a travel right in front of Mr. Jordan Thomas, who is working the near sideline. Checking in for the Scotties, Ava Kiefer, the talented sophomore and forward. Ava's going to play center field here. Watching Swartfager. Tip goes over Kiefer's head. Ball is eventually taken away by the Scotties, but an overthrow here. They wanted to lead Sadie Primus, the sophomore guard, and that's not going to happen. Timeout taken now by head coach Rick Hill of the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs. We'll take a short break, too, and share with you a word from our sponsors here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. A relatively warm Thursday here in South Union Township. Taylor Swartfager at the center line. Will cross the timeline now. Good-looking screen here by Brooks, but then some traffic is backed up, and a tie-up is going to ensue between Cedar and Swartfager with 5:40 to play. The Mustangs lead 8-1. We saw the Lady Mustangs take on University High from Morgantown last weekend. That was a relatively exciting matchup. Some great play both ways. Travel inside here in the paint by Ava Kiefer. University did come away with the win in that particular game. The Lady Hawks emerging with a 57-35 victory. I would say that game was a bit closer than the score would indicate. Chloe Price going to come our way to Swartfager off the wing, top of the key. Swartfager now going to try to split defenders to the elbow. Passing to her left, ball is stolen by Ashley Cedar. Cedar on the drive, goes up, no good, rebound. Seemingly went to Kiefer for a moment, but it's Leah Moore who comes out with it. Back to Cedar, who steps back and play, no good on the short corner jumper. Swartfager fighting for the basketball, cannot quite control it. And the student section here at Laurel Highlands High School not especially pleased with that call. Good crowd here tonight. Inside the Harold Horst Taylor Memorial Gymnasium, some of our local school districts. Just one day to go before the holiday recess. Here's Kiefer, a deep three. That one is not going to touch anything. It is saved by the Scotties, though. Good effort there by Primus. And a tie-up is going to ensue as Chloe Price does not let Cedar have easy control. Ball will be awarded to Laurel Highlands. Swartfager bounces this one into Chloe Price. Although Bill Dice, who's working with me tonight, did inform me pregame that not all local schools are finished for holiday recess tomorrow. There's a few who will be coming back next week. Ball goes to Swartfager, top of the key, drive through the paint. Swartfager lifts one up, and this one is good. And Taylor has 4 points tonight, and the Mustangs lead 10-1. Steal by Harris. Harris up off the glass, no good. Quick rebound by Swartfager, and look out, just like that, it's now 12-1, and Swartfager has 6. The trap is sprung, and this one is going to be awarded to the Southmoreland Scotties, and a timeout going to be taken by the Scotties here on the near side. Head coach Barry Collins says all he wants for Christmas is a timeout. And he's going to get one. 30-second timeout. We'll take a short break here, too, on the South Union Township Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Jeremy Davis from the law firm of Davis & Davis. We have been helping the great people of Fayette County for over 45 years with personal injury claims. If you are hurt or injured, call our law firm today for your free consultation. Remember, the insurance companies are not on your side. We will personally come out and meet with you. Call us at 724-437-2799. We have helped people like you recover millions of dollars. You will not pay anything until we win your case. We will fight for you.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Joshua Scully, Bill Dice here with you tonight inside Laurel Highlands High School. Right now it's been all Laurel Highlands, 12-1. Laurel Highlands looking for their first section win, and they certainly have put a good foot toward doing that, although a foul is going to be called here, and it looks like number 10, Leah Moore, will be heading to the foul line. Foul is going to be called on Haven Harris. Moore at the foul line. Shot on the way. This one is perfect. Great looking shot there by Leah Moore, the senior guard for Southmoreland. And we're going to have a lane violation here somewhere as a few players jump in. And this one's going to be just immediately turned over to Laurel Highlands. Coming back the other way, Swartfager will direct traffic. She wants to screen from Chloe Moore. She'll get it, and that's going to send Kiefer to the floor. And now we're going to have an offensive foul called against Price. Bill does not have a microphone tonight, but if he did, I would love to get his opinion on that particular screen, which looked to be okay, but Kiefer, Bill saying no, he disagrees. Some movement there. He thinks it's a good call. 12-2, 3:59 your score. Laurel Highlands looking for their first win in Class 4A Section 3. Turnaround shot here off the mark from Brianna Zafina. And a whistle will follow. We'll see the nature of the call. Foul is going to be called against number 24. That's Isabella Paschke, the 5'6" junior. Cedar at the foul line. Shot on the way. This one hard off the rim and no good. Cedar making her second trip from the foul line. The Southmoreland Scotties still looking for their first conventional basket. All three of their points now have come from the foul line. Cedar is 2 of 4 from the foul line. Ball goes to Harris, then back to Swartfager. 3:45 to play here in quarter number 1. Brooks going to hold it on the wing. Wants to go to her left. She will to Paschke. Now back to Swartfager. Swartfager has one go off her foot. And the Scotties find it in the paint. Coming back now, Ashley Cedar. Cedar, full speed ahead. Moves it to the wing. Comes right back to her by way of Primus. Long shot on the way, no good. Cedar gets a rebound. Tries to float one up. Can't find the mark. Rebound going to be immediately held by Brooks. And then Southmoreland gets some hands on it before a whistle. And the foul is called against number 3, Ashley Cedar. And someone here, somewhere in the crowd, there is at least one faithful Southmoreland Scottie who has shouted out anytime anything has gone against Southmoreland. He has made himself very well heard here this evening. Swartfager moves it away from us to Paschke. Paschke one more to the recently checked in number 11. That's Madison Morosco. And a tie-up will ensue. Basketball will go to the Scotties with 3:02 to play here in quarter number 1. Stepping out to move this one on its way, Leah Moore to Cedar. Moore and Cedar responsible for all of the scoring so far for the Scotties. Ball goes to the corner now. And a good inside give to Kiefer, but Kiefer cannot get that one to stick. Rebound's going to be pulled out by Paschke. She gets it to Brooks. Brooks going to handle this one herself and well. Now she floats a pass to Swartfager. Swartfager short corner to the middle peg. Back out to Paschke. This one goes off a foot. And I think it may have actually gone off the foot of number 14, Sadie Primus. But Mr. Carter begs to differ. He's going to award this one to Southmoreland. Big pass here. Long jumper on the way. Around the rim and out from Primus. Rebound is going to be pulled down by Laurel Highlands, and that will result in a quick foul called against the Scotties. Foul called against 13. Check that, number 14. So it was Primus as the guilty party. This is surprisingly not a foul as Kiefer comes out and gives Swartfager a strong hand check. Now it's going to be Brooks on the baseline. Turns around, goes back to Swartfager. One more time to Brooks. Brooks inside, up for two, no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Cedar. Cedar trying to dribble out of trouble here. Ashley Cedar leading it down our way. This is Bailey Maines for Southmoreland. Inside give Kiefer, trying to find some room, and she's going to travel beforehand. That must have been a good call by Mr. Thomas, because no outrage to be heard on that one. 1:53 to play. 12-3 your score. Both teams in a bit of foul trouble here early. 4 fouls already called against the Mustangs, 3 against the Scotties. Remember, per quarter you shoot at 5. So both teams will want to be mindful of that with just about 2 minutes to play. Swartfager moves it our way. Harris gets a strong body check here. Moves it to Brooks. Now a wide open Swartfager. Corner 3 on the way. Off the glass, off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled out by Chloe Price. Price facing down a double team. Price directing traffic, wants help. Gets it to Harris. Harris jumper on the way. Bounces around the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Southmoreland. A few players hit the floor. Everyone is back on their feet, though. Ashley Cedar looking for a target. Moves it away from us, and here's a shot from Primus, no good. Ball gets back into Cedar's hands. Primus going to try this one again. Off the side. And bouncing out of play. Caught the side of the rim there, did Primus. Chloe Price will handle the basketball this time. 64 seconds to play in quarter one. Price. Good inside look to Brooks, and Brooks lays it down. Maddie Brooks has 4 points, and it's 14-3. Right now, Southmoreland still looking for that first field goal. All of their points from the foul line. They will have a chance for more as Brooks will foul Kiefer. Kiefer will step up to the foul line. She is the third Scottie to go to the foul line in this contest. Shot on the way. This one off the side of the rim, no good. Hey, don't forget, this holiday season so often associated with basketball, different tournaments, games. Of course, the Christmas season has always been a strong setting for the National Basketball Association. We do have some high school basketball coming up tomorrow night, Friday, December the 19th, that we want to tell you about here in just a moment. And we have a lane violation. Shot is no good, and we're going to see another one from Kiefer. Tomorrow night on WMBS, 590 AM, 101.1 FM. Penn Trafford will travel to Uniontown. That is a 7 p.m. tip now, so keep that in mind. Kiefer's second shot, this one high off the glass and rim, no good. And we'll have a whistle here going the other way, this time against Southmoreland, as Abby Grady, who recently checked in, grabbed the basketball and was then fouled. This one is going to go against number 10, Leah Moore. So now the Lady Mustangs will shoot on any violation against the Scotties that are not of offensive natures. Ball going to be moved our way. This is Haley Benko. Benko has the ball slip away from her, and it's going to be turned over to the Scotties. But a pass here to Primus. Primus had a hard time handling it. She gets it to high post. Shot on the way from Lainey Lint. That one's no good, and a couple of players on the floor here. To the far left, Kiefer and Swartfager, 2 hustlers for sure. This one, I think, against Kiefer, we're going to see Swartfager get to shoot. Two shots coming for Taylor Swartfager. Our last time with you, Taylor Swartfager was incredible from the foul line, especially in the second half. Missed just one shot, one foul shot in that second half. Actually, let me correct that. She missed just one foul shot the entire game. Unfortunately, she will miss here. 8 for 9 in her previous outing, or at least the previous outing that we covered technically for Laurel Highlands. Their previous outing was a game at Elizabeth Ford. Second shot from Swartfager is good. That's going to make the score 15-3. Laurel Highlands played December 15th, lost that one at EF 65-24. The game I had referenced, their previous home game against University, 57-35. 15-3, 15 seconds here. The Lady Scotties still looking for their first field goal. All of their points have come from the foul line. Shot on the way. This is Primus. No good off the side of the rim. Rebound jostled between a few players and then off the foot of number 4, Haley Benko. Ball going to be moved in, baseline, and nothing happening there as number 10, Leah Moore, gets a few steps, and that is all. We'll take a short break here on the South Union Township Sports Network. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We do want to take a moment and share with you some of our upcoming broadcasts on WMBS tomorrow night. Penn Trafford at Uniontown, 7 p.m. Greater Latrobe at Laurel Highlands, 7:30. You can hear those contests, WMBS 590 AM, 101.1 FM, and of course those will be live streamed online as well. So you can check those out online. I'm sure you'll be able to find those on Facebook. And for the South Union Township Sports Network, we have a game coming up for you next week, just a few days before Christmas, December 22nd, 7:30 p.m., Mount Pleasant at Laurel Highlands, girls basketball contest. That's a 7:30 p.m. tip. New quarter to begin, 15-3. This is going to be Paschke. Going to swing this one around. Swartfager for 3, no good, but Paschke gets the rebound and is going to lose it to the sideline. Ashley Cedar will run point. Brings it our way to number 11, Bailey Maines. Now sliding it over. Jump shot from Moore. No good. Rebound goes to the Scotties. Here's a deep three-point look for Cedar. This one's going to be secured by Swartfager. Strong defensive rebound for her. Swartfager, of course, the sort of player that helps you really in every element of the game. She can score, plays excellent defense. She has experience, has been a member of some very fine girls basketball teams here over the last few seasons at Laurel Highlands. And Swartfager was not just on those teams, she was an important part of those teams. She's going to miss here. Rebound pulled down by number 1, Haven Harris. Brings it back to Brooks. 6:49 to play here in quarter number 2. Paschke up top. Goes back to Brooks. High post. Brooks looking for a target. Finds Swartfager. Swartfager tries to lay this one in. Catches the side of the rim. Rebound goes to Harris. Back to Brooks. Brooks going to drive through the paint. Little hook out pass to Paschke. My goodness, what a shot to open up the scoring here in quarter number 2. Trying to go inside to Moore, and Moore is going to be fouled. No, maybe a tie-up called. We'll see. Mr. Beener, I believe, signaled for a tie-up. So we'll go to Southmoreland. Ball comes out to the far sideline. Now to Moore on the wing. Top of the key to Bear. Ball's going to be swung all the way around. This is a travel against Cedar as Cedar goes up and down in the corner. Swartfeger gets this one to number 1 Harris. Now working away from us to Paschke. Paschke trying to go up top to Harris. Harris back to Paschke. Paschke. This is a long 2, no good, just inside the 3-point arc, and a quick foul on the rebound attempt. I believe Cedar was trying to come out with it. Foul is going to be called against Haven Harris. Checking in for Laurel Highlands, number 21, Lillian Hannon. And we're going to see Brianna Zafina check back in for Southmoreland. 5:55 to play here in the first half. Laurel Highlands winning this quarter 3-0. They're winning the game 18-3. They go to Zafina in the paint, and she's going to travel before she can kick the pass out to number 14, Sadie Primus. Again, don't forget upcoming basketball action for your holiday. Celebrate the weekend early. Penn Trafford at Uniontown. That's boys basketball tomorrow night, 7 p.m. And, of course, also for you, Greater Latrobe at Laurel Highlands. That's 7:30, boys basketball. Ball lost to the baseline here. You can find those online via the WMBS Facebook page and, of course, 590 AM, 101.1 FM. Should be a couple of good games. Both Uniontown teams home tomorrow night. Pass going to go here to number 13, Zafina, after the turnover. And this one is denied and blocked out of play. Ball will stay with Southmoreland. The Scotties still looking for a bucket. All 3 of their points have come from the foul line, 2 of them via Ashley Cedar. Pass comes out. This is going to be Moore. Moore sends it our way. First one to Zafina. Then a quick one to Maines. All the way around. Shot no good. Fighting inside and drawing the foul. Following the miss is Leah Moore. So Moore will go back to the foul line. The Southmoreland Scotties have sent 3 different players to the foul line tonight. Ashley Cedar, Leah Moore, and Ava Kiefer. As a team right now, they are 3 of 10 from the foul line. Check that, 3 of 8. Now 4 of 9. They will have 10 total attempts from the foul line after this shot. So right now 4 of 9. 4 of 10. This one rebounded by Cedar. 5:05 to play here in quarter number 2. Ball comes to our wing, now opposite wing. 3-point look for Leah Moore, no good. And the rebound is, will it be touched? May have been touched there by number 21, Lillian Hannon. Hannon is the 6-foot freshman center. Ball will be awarded to the Scotties. 18-4, 3-1 in this quarter. Pass comes in. Zafina for 3, hard off the glass, no good. Hannon with the rebound. Outlets here to Harris. Harris, little crossover move to beat Zafina to her right. Now Paschke off the wing. And Laurel Highlands will set it up with Swartfeger. Swartfeger will work against Leah Moore. Calls out the play. Moves it to Brooks. And Swartfeger cuts through. She's going to pop out in the opposite corner. And she's wide open for 3 off the base of the rim. No good. Rebound secured by Southmoreland. They outlet to Cedar. Cedar wants one more. Moves it ahead to Bailey Maines. And Maines has this one knocked out of play. Laurel Highlands really dominating this one. And we're going to see a full timeout on cue taken by Southmoreland. We'll take a timeout too on the South Union Township Sports Network. It is 18-4 here at Laurel Highlands High School in favor of the Lady Mustangs.
Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown is a proud supporter of youth sports. Smith Lewis Chess was established in November of 1988 with offices in Uniontown and Indiana, PA. Their firm was established with professionals capable of providing a diversified range of services with a commitment to quality control and at the same time providing opportunities for their employees to experience interesting and rewarding careers. Contact Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown today. They are located at 670 Cherry Tree Lane in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-7088. That's 724-438-7088 for Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown.
This is Dr. Alyssa Lorenz of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Common issues like difficulty with swallowing, frequent heartburn, recurrent abdominal pain, bowel habit problems, and rectal bleeding are often easily diagnosed and treated. Dr. Calabrese, Stokes, Hoppy, and I are local gastroenterologists that are here to help. For more information, call our Uniontown office at 724-437-7677.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. 4 minutes and change remaining here in the first half. This is going to be Paschke looping a pass over to Swartfeger. Now to Brooks. Maddie Brooks averaging about 4 points per game this season. Goes to Harris. Harris for three. This one hard off the side of the rim and back out. Brooks trying to save it. Collides with Southmoreland head coach Barry Collins. Collins, a good catch there, helping Brooks. Brooks appears to be okay. 18-4 your score. This quarter has been 3-1. So this quarter competitive, but the game overall really belonging to Laurel Highlands at this point. Laurel Highlands, both of these teams, of course, looking for their first section win, but Laurel Highlands especially eager for it. Now that they have this lead, Brooks trying to find Paschke there and floats a pass over her head. Paschke averaging 3.7 points per game. Brooks 4. Price nearly 7. Swartfeger nearly 10. And Harris just under 5. Those were your starters for Laurel Highlands tonight. 3-point look here, no good. Off the foot goes the rebound of number 14, Sadie Primus. So Laurel Highlands will get a possession. Not as many fouls this quarter. First quarter saw quite a few fouls called. Last season in this section, Laurel Highlands, of course, 13-1 in the section, 19-7 overall. Southmoreland, 3-18 overall last season, 1-13 in the section. So Southmoreland still in a rebuilding mode here. Inside look to Hannon. Hannon's going to be fouled, and Hannon will shoot two. Laurel Highlands only with 2 foul shots tonight. Taylor Swartfeger took both of those. Hannon, again, the 6-foot freshman center. This shot off the side of the rim, no good. Hard to believe the scores between these two teams last season. Laurel Highlands scored as Hannon drops in a foul shot. 160 points in 2 games against this Southmoreland team. The Scotties only able to respond with 30 points of their own. Swinging it around. Back up top, Cedar brings it our way to Maines. Now an inside look. And there's going to be a travel called against Ava Kiefer. Kiefer had a good spot here on the near block, just not quite able to move with the basketball the way that she had hoped to. 2:52 to play. Basketball season in full swing now that we're starting to see some section games happening in both boys and girls basketball. Miss here from the Lady Mustangs taken by Ashley Cedar. Cedar to Moore, one more. This one is going to be blocked, Zafina. But the Scotties able to save it. Here's a drive from Maines. Maines to the short corner, and she's fouled. Probably going to have Maddie Brooks here. No, they're going to go to Paschke with the foul, and that's going to send Maines to the foul line. So now tonight, Southmoreland 4 of 10 coming into this appearance at the foul line. For Bailey Maines, she is the 4th Scottie at the foul line. And she's going to sink one here. The Scotties now have 5 points. Still looking for their first basket from the field. That has not happened yet with 2:25 to play in the half. Second one on the way. Off the base of the rim. Bounces out. Rebound going to be taken by Brooks. And Brooks has it go off of Cedar's body. It looked like it caught Cedar's leg on the way out. A young man here is going to jump up and help out Mr. Carter. Young man looks very happy to be here. Get some stripes on him. Let him get out there and help. Ball goes up top to Harris, now to Swartfeger for 3, and this is a beautiful shot from Taylor Swartfeger. And just like that, it's 22-5 in favor of the Mustangs. Maines. Oh, no, Taylor nearly intercepted that one. Taylor channeling her inner Troy Polamalu there. She just jumped right in front of that pass. I don't think the Scotties ever saw her. Ball here will be awarded to the Mustangs off the baseline. 1:52 to play. Swartfager to run point. To the sideline, Chloe Price to Harris. Bringing it our way to Brooks. Inside give. And turning and seemingly drawing some contact there, but no whistle, is number 12. That's Kaylee Milsom for the Mustangs. Certainly seemed like we may have had a blocking foul here. Zafina going to let a three go hard off the glass. Brooks able to come out with it. 3-on-2 situation here. Brooks turning, now passing through the paint to Harris. And this one goes back. Good looking shot here for number 12, Milsom, who hits one. And it's 24-5, nearly a 20-point game here. The Scotties really trying very hard. You certainly get the impression that the effort is there for head coach Barry Collins, but right now the Lady Mustangs have just not allowed much of anything. They have played really good defense. Swartfager coming back off the glass. She will draw a foul. And Taylor Swartfager, multi-sport athlete, will go back to the foul line. Swartfager this season does lead the team in scoring, 9.8 points per game. Laurel Highlands coming in 1-5, their win against Albert Gallatin. 43-31 in that one. Swartfager's shot on the way. This one goes in and out. Laurel Highlands this season with losses to Connellsville and Taylor Alderdice. A very good South Park team, University, and Elizabeth Ford. Swartfager could make it a 20-point game. This one off the rim, no good, but she'll get her own rebound off the tip. Ball was tipped right out to her. Now Swartfager on the wing. Passing, wing to wing. Brooks for three, hard off the glass, no good. Rebound again taken by Swartfager, who lays one in, and I think may have actually been fouled there again on her way to the basket. That may have been an and-one situation with 30 seconds to play in favor here of the Mustangs, 26-5. A nice steal by Maddie Brooks. My goodness, is she impressive, and she's going to be fouled on the pass by number 10, Leah Moore. Right now, both teams with 3 fouls per team, as we see number 15, Madeline Bear, checking in. Ball sent in to Taylor Swartfager. Swartfager, the junior, listed at 5'9", plays certainly much taller than that. Ball will be nearly turned over here. The Scotties had it momentarily, and then it was tied up. Number 21 for Laurel Highlands, Lillian Hannon, not letting the Scotties have an easy one. After the tie-up here, the ball's actually going to stay with the Mustangs. 26-5. Score remains. From the baseline, Swartfager. Quick pass here and a shot on the way. This one in and out from number 4 for Laurel Highlands. That was Haley Benko, but going right back up and getting 2 right before the buzzer for Laurel Highlands is number 23. We said it before, we'll say it again, Maddie Brooks. Wow. What a great player this senior is. Listed at 5'8", forward and center. She's done a great job tonight. She has 6 points. We'll take a short break here at Laurel Highlands High School on the South Union Township Sports Network. 28-5, the Mustangs over the Scotties. We'll be back in just a moment after you hear a word from our sponsors.
Some things just go together, like bread and butter, blue jeans and Saturdays, best friends and phone calls. And a great match? You and discounts from Erie Insurance. It's like this. Safety features in your car will have you paying less for your auto insurance. And pay off your Erie auto policy all at once, and you'll save up to 7% more. On your homeowner's policy, you earn discounts that start at age 46 and go up each time you celebrate a birthday. There are more discounts, too, for things like home safety features and even teenage drivers. And the savings keep adding up. When you have your auto and home covered with Erie, you get a discount. Buy a life policy with us, and the savings can get even better. At Erie Insurance, above all in service means making life a little easier on you and on your wallet. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Your local Erie agent is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Discount terms and amounts may vary by state. See your local Erie agent for details.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Welcome back to South Union Township Sports Network. Halftime here in a 4A Section 3 matchup between Laurel Highlands and Southmoreland. Both teams coming in looking for their first section win, and Laurel Highlands certainly has taken a significant step so far in this game to get that first win. 12 points for Taylor Swartfager, 6 points for Maddie Brooks, including the huge made basket just at the end of the first half. Isabella Paschke, 5 points, 2 points each for Chloe Price and Kaylee Milsom, and 1 point for Lillian Hannon, that one coming from the foul line. The Mustangs do have 2 made foul shots tonight. Speaking of made foul shots, that is how the Southmoreland Lady Scotties have scored all of their points this evening. Ashley Cedar, 2 of 4 from the foul line. Leah Moore, 2 of 4 from the foul line. Bailey Maines, 1 of 2. Ava Kiefer also appeared at the foul line, was not successful in her 2 attempts. That's how we get to a total of 28-5. Your score was 15-3 at the end of the first quarter, which means quarter number 2, also, of course, very much in favor of the Lady Mustangs, 13-2 for a total of 28-5. Hey, don't forget tomorrow night on WMBS, Penn Trafford at Uniontown, a 7 p.m. tip. Greater Latrobe at Laurel Highlands, 7:30. You can hear that action and more on WMBS 590 AM, 101.1 FM. If you're interested in more South Union Township Sports Network coverage, well, good news. We have that for you, too. December 22nd, 7:30 p.m. Mount Pleasant will come to town to take on the Laurel Highlands. That one just 3 days before Christmas. Joshua Scully here with you tonight alongside Bill Dice, and I'm told that evening I'll be working alongside Carl Childs for Mount Pleasant and Laurel Highlands. We'll take another short break here with just a few minutes remaining in the half before we resume play. Again, the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs have dominated the series as of late. They outscored the Lady Scotties across 2 contests last year, 160-30. Right now, they're picking up right where they left off. 28-5 here inside the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. We'll be back in just a moment.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown is a proud supporter of youth sports. Smith Lewis Chess was established in November of 1988 with offices in Uniontown and Indiana, PA. Their firm was established with professionals capable of providing a diversified range of services with a commitment to quality control and at the same time providing opportunities for their employees to experience interesting and rewarding careers. Contact Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown today. They are located at 670 Cherry Tree Lane in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-7088. That's 724-438-7088 for Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Joshua Scully and Bill Dice here with you tonight. If you're watching this game on BreezeLine or Armstrong Cable, we'd like to let you know that South Union Township Sports Network games and programs are now available live online. It's easy to find. Just log on to youtube.com and search South Union Television or follow the South Union Township Sports Network on Facebook for program updates, facebook.com/South Union TV. Subscribe for notifications when we go live. We'd also like to thank our sponsors tonight, Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist, Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. We are just about a minute and a half away from the resumption of play. Don't forget, once we get started here in the second half, Laurel Highlands will be working from the left to the right. From the right to the left. My apologies. Southmoreland will be from the left to the right. They'll be shooting where they're warming up right now, and Laurel Highlands will be shooting, of course, where they are warming up right now. So the Mustangs, in their white uniform with red and blue trim, red number, will be going to the left from the right, and the Southmoreland Scotties to the right from the left. They're dressed tonight in their away black uniform, red trim, white number. 67 seconds to go before we resume play here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Mr. Tony Carter takes the basketball from the score table. Great officiating crew tonight. Mr. Beener, Mr. Thomas, Mr. Carter. Looking at Class 4A Section 3. Bell Vernon right now, best overall record. They're 5-1. Elizabeth Ford 4-2. These are overall records. South Park 2-3, Mount Pleasant 3-3, Ringgold 2-3, Yock 4-4, Laurel Highlands 1-5, Southmoreland 1-7. If we talk conference only, Bell Vernon 1-0, Elizabeth Ford 2-0, South Park 2-0, Mount Pleasant 1-1, Ringgold 1-1, Yock 0-1, Laurel Highlands 0-2, Southmoreland 0-2. 8 minutes on the clock as Southmoreland breaks the huddle. Head coach Barry Collins in his first season. We had mentioned pregame, Coach Collins generated some buzz when he, in the first game this season, got his varsity players involved in a JV contest just to get them ready, to get them as much time as possible. Here's a great steal for Laurel Highlands. Paschke. And she's going to lose this one to the baseline. I do believe this one will stay with the Mustangs. On the floor right now for the Mustangs, Paschke, Brooks, Price, Swartfeger, Harris. So the starting lineup. Ball moved to Swartfeger, now to Price. One more to Brooks. Brooks in a little bit of trouble, able to get the ball under control. Now to Harris. Harris for three. This one off the side of the rim, no good. Harris, great job at following her shot. She's going to get it to Price, and my goodness, Chloe Price. That is a rainbow that drops right through the hoop, and a travel here immediately followed that three called against Sadie Primus. (31-5). Laurel Highlands knocking on the door of putting this game into the mercy rule. They need just a few more points. Price inside will travel before able to get the shot off. Just switch that pivot foot. Rick Hill directing his players. Laurel Highlands will give just a bit here. Price charges up. And it's going to be Brooks who takes Cedar. Maddie Brooks forcing the pass. Trying to find a target inside. Leah Moore has this one knocked away. Ball will stay with the Lady Scotties. Head coach Barry Collins shouts out the inbound play. Ball's going to come here from the E in Phillies. Ball goes away from us to the short corner. Now back to Zafina on the wing, but then the pass is jumped. And this one is going to be laid in for two. Who else but Maddie Brooks? I think Maddie Brooks rapidly becoming a fan favorite here on this Mustangs team. A lot of hustle out of that young lady. She knocks this ball out of play. Ashley Cedar looking for a target. Little give and go from the sideline, and the ball is taken away by Swartfeger. Swartfeger able to avoid some trouble. Taylor has 14 points tonight. She gets it to Maddie Brooks. Brooks comes to our wing to Chloe Price. Price drives through the high post. Pop out to Paschke, no good. Rebound is tipped, and Swartfeger is going to get it, but she's going to be called with a push, as it did appear that she sent Leah Moore to the floor. Now, I don't personally think that she did that, but she had an arm extended. And Moore hit the hardwood. 33-5. Cedar at the timeline. Off the screen. Cedar on the drive. Ball knocked away, and I think it's off of her. Yeah, it is. Now, I know Bill Dice does not have a microphone tonight. Bill working with me here. He's about 10 feet to my right. High post look. Chloe Price got it. Price inside give to Paschke. Paschke gets this one to go down. Two more. Paschke has 7 tonight. But I'm going to ask Bill from afar. And I don't know how he wants to answer this question. Foul called here, I'm assuming, against Paschke. If he wants to tell me the last time he has seen it, or the longest he has seen it go for, varsity contest, the longest you have seen, or the last time you've seen a team go this long without a conventional field goal. We're at 5:30 in the third quarter. It's 35-5. Southmoreland's got all 5 of those points from the foul line. Here's Zafina. She's going to twist and turn, and almost had one there on cue, but she overshoots, and Swartfeger gets it. Now she goes ahead to Brooks. Brooks, nice-looking drive on the floater, but that one won't drop for her. Rebound pulled out here by Paschke. Goes to Swartfeger for 3. Off the base of the rim, no good. Ball tipped out. Going to be taken by Cedar. Cedar on the move across the timeline. Trap coming. Harris and Brooks there looking to do it. Now, quick pass here is going to get away. Kiefer wanted to give it back to Cedar, and I don't think Cedar was quite ready for it. Bill is telling me he thinks this could be it. Bill is pointing out that there is a slight miscue with the scoreboard. We actually saw this during the JV game, too. We are a quarter ahead of ourselves. It's showing period 4. Of course, we are in period 3. Ball comes our way to Harris. Harris for three. This one off the side of the rim, no good. Harris rebound, able to get it out to Price. Price on the drive, has the ball knocked away, but Swartfager saves it. Goes back to Harris. Harris for three. And Harris knocks down a big made three here. Great looking shot for Haven Harris. Those are her first points tonight. 38-5. This game 28-5 at halftime. So Laurel Highlands has scored the only 10 points. Are we going to make it 12? Yes, we will. Maddie Brooks drops in another one, and she's got 10. And a timeout is taken, 40-5. Full timeout taken on the floor. We'll take a timeout here, too, on the South Union Township Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown is a proud supporter of youth sports. Smith Lewis Chess was established in November of 1988 with offices in Uniontown and Indiana, PA. Their firm was established with professionals capable of providing a diversified range of services with a commitment to quality control and at the same time providing opportunities for their employees to experience interesting and rewarding careers. Contact Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown today. They are located at 670 Cherry Tree Lane in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-7088. That's 724-438-7088 for Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Southmoreland, of course. Southmoreland School District coming to us from Westmoreland County. That's where the school is. There are some students from Fayette County who go to Southmoreland. There's one township in the county. Inside look here, and the shot's on the way, no good. Thought we may have had it there. Megan Patoka trying to put one off the glass, could not get it to go. Megan wears number 33 for Southmoreland. Here's a steal for Cedar. Cedar coming back the other way, and this one is knocked away, but she will go to the foul line for the third time. Mr. Carter will report it. Foul is called on Taylor Swartfager. Southmoreland, of course, predominantly associated with Scottdale, Pennsylvania. Of course, it's Scottdale and surrounding townships. This one no good. Scottdale takes its name from Tom Scott, a very, very influential executive with the Pennsylvania Railroad at one time. Second shot for Ashley Cedar is good. Tom Scott is really credited with, if you want to see it this way, in the world of industrialists, Tom Scott is credited with discovering Andrew Carnegie. Carnegie got his start working for it, Tom Scott. Laurel Highlands here going to turn the ball over. Cedar coming back the other way is going to be blocked, and nicely blocked there by Haven Harris. And now Southmoreland with a golden opportunity. Here it is, Bill. It's down and in. Ashley Cedar drops one in for two, and the Scotties have got a bucket, and now they're going to have the basketball. That shot came at about 2:53 in period number 3. 40-8. Cedar looking for help. Still looking. Going to try to get this one to Primus across the court. Ball gets away. We'll go back to Laurel Highlands. We are in the mercy rule now, so the final stages of this one, I suspect, will move pretty quickly. Chloe Price off the wing to Swartfager. Swartfager is going to be tripped up here. I think we're going to get number 33, Megan Patoka. And I want to thank some of the varsity players for this Southmoreland team who helped me with some names pregame. Shot on the way from Swartfager. This one is good. Swartfager now with 15. I did not want to bother head coach Barry Collins, who was very involved in a close junior varsity game that was one of the closest junior varsity games that I've seen in a long time. Game nearly went to overtime. Swartfager gets both. So I sat down on the end of the Lady Scotties bench where the varsity players were seated, and I said, would you ladies be kind enough to help me with some names? Will that make your coach upset as the Scotties throw the ball away? And all of the varsity players at one time looked over to Coach Collins, who had his back to them as he was talking to some JV players. And they waited for a few seconds, and they turned back, and they said, we think he's going to be okay with it. So they helped me with some names. Foul here is called against number 10, Leah Moore. Haven Harris will send this one in. Goes to Swartfager. Swartfager, drive across the middle peg. Gets cut off, goes back to Harris. Here's a long two, and Harris knocks this one down. She's got 5. Good-looking shot there with 62 seconds to play. Nearly a turnover here. Cedar able to hold on to it. Gets it to Patoka. Then back to Cedar, who drives through, and she gets another bucket. Ashley Cedar now with 4 quick points. And a whistle here. Timeout taken by Southmoreland, 44-10. We'll take a short break, too, on the South Union Township Sports Network. We'll be right back in just a moment.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Joshua Scully and Bill Dice here with you tonight. Bill operating behind the camera. And Bill has near him, I don't know that it's his, but he has near him a can of Coca-Cola with Santa Claus on it, which reminds me, for any young people in South Union Township listening, Santa Claus, of course, soon to make his annual trip to South Union Township. Maddie Brooks trying to go inside here. Ball is going to be taken away. Really hard to believe how quickly the holidays have come upon us. This is a festive time for many, many people for many different reasons. Here's a three-point look on the way, and what a beauty by Haven Harris. Harris has all of a sudden very quickly got 8 points tonight, 47-10. Floater on the way from Cedar. She's fouled. And if Ashley Cedar has done one thing well tonight, aside from dropping in a couple of badly needed buckets, she has worked her way to the foul line. Players will be cleared off, and we're going to watch Ashley Cedar, the junior, shoot by herself. Quarter is essentially over. First one from Cedar is no good. Takes a couple of bounces, comes out. Cedar will try again. Shot on the way. This one does go down. And that's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 3. We'll take a break here on the South Union Township Sports Network. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Some things just go together, like bread and butter, blue jeans and Saturdays, best friends and phone calls. And a great match? You and discounts from Erie Insurance. It's like this. Safety features in your car will have you paying less for your auto insurance. And pay off your Erie Auto policy all at once, and you'll save up to 7% more. On your homeowner's policy, you earn discounts that start at age 46 and go up each time you celebrate a birthday. There are more discounts, too, for things like home safety features and even teenage drivers. And the savings keep adding up. When you have your auto and home covered with Erie, you get a discount. Buy a life policy with us, and the savings can get even better. At Erie Insurance, above all in service means making life a little easier on you and on your wallet. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Your local Erie agent is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Discount terms and amounts may vary by state. See your local Erie agent for details.
Welcome back to Laurel Highlands High School on the South Union Township Sports Network. Expecting to see some rain pass through tonight. Temperatures expected to stay reasonably above normal. Turnover here. Southmoreland looking to make something happen. No, Chloe Price not interested in any of that. Moving this one ahead to Swartfager. Now a quick one to Brooks. Brooks won't get it to go. Swartfager's just going to keep fighting inside until it does, though. A couple opportunities there for the Mustangs, and now a tie-up will go to Southmoreland. Tomorrow looking for a high of about 44 degrees. 48 on Saturday, and probably highs in the ballpark of 40 all the way through Christmas Day here in southwestern Pennsylvania. Right now the Scotties getting this one to Cedar. Cedar, good lead in there to number 10. We'll give Cedar the assist. And Leah Moore has picked up 2 more. She's got 4 points tonight. It's 47-13. Right now, Christmas Day, the sort of Christmas Day forecast that everyone in southwestern Pennsylvania just loves, as Paschke lays one in and gets those 2 right back. Christmas Day in southwestern PA, central Fayette County, 60 degrees and rainy as Cedar misses this one. That's the sort of Christmas weather that really just makes you think about the season. Bill Dice, though, he doesn't like that. 60 degrees and rain. Like Christmas in Florida. Like Christmas during Home Alone 2. $49-13. Good save here for Laurel Highlands. Chloe Price. Right now, Laurel Highlands, of course, no need to be in a hurry. Foul going to be called here against Cedar, who had a hand in, certainly against Maddie Brooks. Clock continues to move. This was a statement win for Laurel Highlands. First win since December 5. Chloe Price looking for help, finds one in the middle in the form of Paschke. Paschke drops one in. Good night for her. She's got 11. 51-13. Maines goes corner. Moore back to Cedar. Cedar will drive from that corner spot and try to float one through, but she's blocked at the last moment. The ball is taken away and then lost to the baseline, but Mr. Carter says, hold on. This one's still going to go to Laurel Highlands. Don't forget, tomorrow night, boys basketball, some WPIAL basketball for you. 7 p.m., Penn Trafford makes the trip south to Uniontown. 7 p.m. tip for that one. Greater Latrobe coming to Laurel Highlands. 7:30 p.m. tip. You can find those on the WMBS Facebook page, 590 AM, 101.1 FM. No shot there for Swartfager. Ball going to go to Southmoreland. And I think Bill and I talked about this previously. When Greater Latrobe and any Uniontown school gets together, and I think this one's going to be lost to the sideline, especially Laurel Highlands, because in this case we're talking about a story that takes place in Laurel Highlands School District historically. Greater Latrobe, Pennsylvania, likes to cite itself as the birthplace of the banana split. Now, a lot of places want to lay claim to that, but Greater Latrobe by far has the best case. Ball tied up here on the floor. Laurel Highlands is number 11, Madison Morosco, on there trying to save it, and instead it's going to be intercepted by Chloe Price. Price on the drive. Chloe Price, finger roll, no good. Swartfager able to track down the rebound, gets it to Morosco, and she's fouled and driven out of play with 3:48 to play. But, of course, it was a McDonald's in what is today Laurel Highlands School District that created the first Big Mac. So I think anytime you get Greater Latrobe and Laurel Highlands together, You get yourself a Big Mac, you get yourself a banana split. You celebrate the way that rivalry was intended. I bet you can get a banana split from the Dairy Queen. I assume you can. But you have to get the burger from McDonald's. 3:11 to play, 51-13. Sub checking in for Laurel Highlands, Lillian Hannon. Great win here tonight for Laurel Highlands. I think we can safely project this one for Laurel Highlands. Cedar on the wing has the ball poked away by Morosco, but Southmoreland able to save it. They go back to Cedar. This pass just over top of Paschke. Now a three-point look for Southmoreland. This one goes off of Scotty, number 15, Madeline Barron, out of play. 2:33 to play now. Laurel Highlands will improve to 2-5 on the season, 1-2 in the conference. Southmoreland will drop to 1-8, 0-3. Southmoreland did play a relatively stronger second half here, which was good to see for the Lady Scotties, who are trying to rebuild a program that not too long ago was very successful. Scottdale, of course, too. Bill will appreciate this. Scottdale is that train that rolls past my house and then past Bill's house virtually every morning. Southwestern Pennsylvania Railroad. Those originate in the Scottdale area. That's the hub for the SWP. So if you want to take a train from Uniontown to Scottdale, that is apparently still possible. I wouldn't hold your breath for tickets, though. Tie up afterward. Less than 90 seconds to play here. 51-13 your score. Laurel Highlands, really great all-around effort tonight. Some fine defense for these Lady Mustangs. And, of course, the offense coming early and often. Mustangs built a nice lead in this game and really never bended. Here's a foul at the very conclusion of the drive against Brianna Zafina. Laurel Highlands led 15-3 at the end of one. Outscored the Scotties in the second quarter 13-2. Score was 28-5 at halftime. And then really Laurel Highlands came out after halftime and went on a run. Not that they hadn't done that previously. Foul shot here on the way and good. This is Haley Benko. Second one on the way from Benko. This one off the base of the rim and no good. Rebound's going to be tied up for the Scotties. That was number 15, Madeline Bear. And for Laurel Highlands, Abby Grady in on the tie-up. Just 45 seconds now as we're in the later stages. Coming back the other way on the wing. Ball goes to the corner. Now back up top, swinging it our way. Here's Maines for three. This one no good. Rebound is going to be pulled down inside. May have had a foul there, but with just 20 seconds to go, nothing is called. Ball sent ahead to Benko. Benko moving it away from us. Now back to Benko, who gets cut off at high post. Pass tipped over here to Milsom. Back up top to Benko. Just 1 second to go, and that's going to do it. The Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs win 52-13 in a big way to pick up a 5A, check that, 4A Section 3 win. Lady Mustangs with their first conference win of the season. We'll take a short break here on the South Union Township Sports Network, and we'll be right back with your postgame show.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown is a proud supporter of youth sports. Smith Lewis Chess was established in November of 1988 with offices in Uniontown and Indiana, PA. Their firm was established with professionals capable of providing a diversified range of services with a commitment to quality control and at the same time providing opportunities for their employees to experience interesting and rewarding careers. Contact Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown today. They are located at 670 Cherry Tree Lane in Uniontown. Phone 724-438-7088. That's 724-438-7088 for Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to Laurel Highlands High School on the South Union Township Sports Network. We want to thank Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, the Laurel Highlands Basketball Boosters, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sproul's Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and the South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. I also want to thank Bill Dice for working alongside me this evening. I want to remind everyone of the boys basketball contests tomorrow evening. Penn Trafford at Uniontown, 7 p.m. Greater Latrobe at Laurel Highlands, 7:30 p.m. You can find those on the WMBS Facebook page. Also, check out 590 AM, 101.1 FM for WMBS. December 22, we'll be back here with the South Union Township Sports Network. Mount Pleasant coming into town to take on Laurel Highlands for a 7:30 p.m. tip. Let's talk about some numbers. For the Southmoreland Lady Scotties, a total of 13 points, and 7 of those 13 points came from the foul line. Most of the damage tonight by way of Ashley Cedar. Cedar had 2 field goals for 4 points, and she added another 4 from the foul line, so she was certainly able to corral the lion's share of the scoring for the Lady Scotties. Leah Moore and Bailey Maines also on the book. Moore did have a conventional field goal as well for a total of 4 points tonight. For the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs, 3 scores in double figures. Taylor Swartfager led the way, followed by Isabella Paschke, Maddie Brooks, all of them with at least 10 points. Swartfager, a really great all-around effort tonight. Haven Harris dropped in 8 points, all in the second half. Of course, Laurel Highlands did control this contest throughout. Also on the book tonight, Chloe Price with 5, Kaylee Milsom, Lillian Hannon, and Haley Benko also scoring tonight for the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs. Hey, the Lady Mustangs pick up a 4A Section 3 win. They are 1-2 in the conference. They are now 2-5 overall. Great to see such a wonderful all-around effort for this Lady Mustangs team and head coach Rick Hill. They do look forward now to hosting again on December 22nd the Mount Pleasant Lady Vikings, who will be coming in for a 7:30 p.m. tip. You'll hear that here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Today's game on the South Union Township Sports Network has been a joint cooperative venture with Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, along with Armstrong and Breezeline Cable and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Our final score tonight, all Laurel Highlands 52-13 for Bill Dice. I'm Joshua Scully. You've been listening to the South Union Township Sports Network.